Welcome to the Eternal Mylite Project with Collecting Chaos. I have a lot of comics I want to show you today, and it's cold in here, so let's get to it. It's Wonder Woman Day here at Collecting Chaos. And most of these are in poly bags, and I'm not going to take them out because I just have a lot of comics to show you. This is number 323 from December of 1984. And this is number 325 from May of 1985. Now notice this is a newsstand copy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write down that number because it's different, and I'm going to explain the difference a little bit later. So let me get one of these pieces of paper I had here for my Monday show. That's 30725. That's an important number, and I'll explain why a little bit later. I may have to skip a few issues to get to it. Number 326. 327, 329. Somehow I'm missing number 328. Unfortunately, this is the last issue of Wonder Woman of the original run. I have previously shown my first copy of Wonder Woman, number 1. The George Perez. This is number 2. Number 0. And now you see there's a barcode here, so we're going to write down that barcode too. And that was from 1994. 20054. So that's 2 barcodes. And this is a direct market copy. But it was before they had they have the 5 digits, but they don't have, they have the 5 digits there. That's how you can quickly determine whether it's newsstand or direct, by looking at those 5 digits. Here's number 3. Gorgeous, gorgeous covers. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6, and the reason I'm showing these is I need to add them into my collection. Right now they're in my collection, but they aren't in my collection because I've been sorting out the DC Comics. And before I can put the DC Comics in my collection, I want to put them on the Eternal Mylite projects. Here's number 7, another gorgeous Perez cover. Number 8, the Justice Society in the background. Number 9. This one was hot for a little while. I don't know if it still is or not. Doesn't matter to me. I have probably several copies of it. Number 10. Number 11. And number 12. And this is from January 1988. So, yeah. Number 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. 25, 26. Interesting cover there. It's a part of the Invasion Aftermath thing. 27, 28. I haven't looked at these in years. 29. Love that cover. It's just awesome looking. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. And 36. $37, $38, $39. Oops, I skipped to 54, and I don't know why. I should have all those others too, but yeah, somehow I ended up missing 39 through 53, and I don't know what happened to them. I'm hoping they're somewhere around, or maybe they're in my box already. There's 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Number 64, there's another 3 that are missing, and I don't know where they are. I know I've got them because I had the first 120, 130 issues without missing any. 66, so number 65 is missing. 67. 69, what happened to number 68? 70. 71, and of course they were changing costumes and it sucked. The number 75. Bland cover. And number 89, another bland cover. Notice they went back to the original costume. Here we are again. 20054. So that is the direct market product code. This is the newsstand product code. There are 2 different numbers for the same comic because it's not the same. One was distributed through direct market, one through the newsstand. And this happened with a lot of comics. Matter of fact, almost every comic that was published in the late 70s, 80s, and 90s had both a newsstand and a direct market product code, but they didn't start putting the product codes on until later. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to go through these, was to try to figure out exactly when it was that they added the product codes. Because if you can find out when it was, they went that first month that they did the product codes on the direct market like this. I know DC listed all their titles alphabetically for that year or for that month, and that's how they assign the product codes. So that's what I want to find out, and that way I can figure out what the product codes are for every comic. Because as I'm doing my list, there's so many times that the comic has restarted at number 1 and gets a new product code. That product code can tell us which volume of the comic it is. If we know what the product code is, we can make sure the comic goes into the right place. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense to a lot of people, but it does to me. But we'll continue. Here's number 102, and this one I actually had in my store. I mean, I'll be offering one of these up for sale once I just, or one or two of these up for sale once I decide which is the best copy and can pull it for myself. I think they're all the same on that. Number 103. $104. And this is the John Byrne issues here. We're into the John Byrne era. So I might actually be missing some of these. 105, because although I like John Byrne, didn't like his run on Wonder Woman too much. He made Wonder Woman look too much like She-Hulk. Here's 106. 107. 108. 113. I think this might be the first appearance of the new Wonder Girl. 117. 118. Probably the best John Byrne cover. 119. 122. 123. 124, 125, 127, 129, 130, 130. Like I said, I want to get these into my collection, get them on my list, so I know what I've got. 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, 138, 137, and 139. I know I'm missing those. I've never had those. 140. Like that cover a lot. Of course, it's Adam Hughes, so why wouldn't I like it? So all you Adam Hughes lovers, you need 140, you need 141, you need 142, 43, 44, and you need 145. And I got a couple of Wonder Woman 1 millions, and I think there was one early on in there. No, that was the 0. The Wonder Woman Annual number 6, number 7, Secret Files and Origins, and finally Tangent Wonder Woman. And this will go under Tangent instead of under Wonder Woman. I'm doing it that way. So yeah, I have quite a stack of Wonder Woman comics. This is not all of my Wonder Woman. This is just the ones that I don't have. I haven't shown yet. And I've still got those other ones that I don't know where they are. But maybe they're already in my collection boxes. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Like I said, I had a lot of comics. I wanted to go through them quick. I've got a lot of other things I need to get done. I'm working on cleaning a comic. I'm not showing that one. I'm not recording it. I will show it when it's done. But I'm cleaning a Forever People #1. So I can put it in my collection. It's a good minus condition. Has a lot of tape pulls on it, but it's coming out pretty nice. The cover was really yellow. It's coming out nice, and like I said, I'm not showing it. All I'm doing is using a MacuClean on it. It had some labels on it that I figured, I'm just going to leave them on there and go over it with a MacuClean. And amazingly enough, the MacuClean took the labels off. Who knew? Yeah, that worked out great. So there you go. That's what I'm doing. I'll see you tomorrow with my cleaning video. I have a comic that I'll be cleaning on camera. Yeah. Got me a new memory card for my camera, so I went from 32 gigabytes to 128 gigabytes because I don't want to spend the money to get the 256 gigabyte one. But that's going to help out a lot. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow, and make sure before you handle your comics, you make sure you wash your hands. It's good for your comics. Most of all, it's good for your health. And if you got comics you haven't seen for a while, wash them afterwards too, because there's probably a lot of dust and dirt on these. And I'm about to sneeze, so with that, I'm going to say bye.